Isn't it interesting that everyone has their own style of drawing and making visual things? It almost suggests that we see things differently from each other. Perhaps each of us is looking through our own lens that has particular scratches and distortions that come from all these years of accumulated experience. We may all be striving to capture the same reality in front of us, and yet, despite skill and practice, we end up with very different marks on the paper and the same sense of confidence that we've captured what was in front of us, even though it's different. Even if you change media and techniques or look at your work over a lifetime, it's still you. Like my lines, they're usually recognizable to me right off, but only my more mature lines are recognizable to others. My style, if you will, took time to emerge and to clarify. I have a friend that I go on sketch crawls with, and we wander about, we plunk down, we draw the same thing simultaneously. And it's wild to see how different we see things when we swap sketchbooks, how we choose to draw different details, how we envy each other for this observation or that. Style isn't just true of drawing, but if you let it, it's true of the way that you write and the way that you letter, the way that you design, all the different aspects in your journal too. The only real trick is to be yourself. And that means letting go of fear and judgment and not worrying about being stuck with a bad drawing forever. The fact is, a bad drawing, it's just a drawing that you feel didn't capture the moment the way that you'd intended it to. You didn't reach the destination that you thought you saw on the horizon. Maybe you were distracted. Maybe you were hungry. Maybe you were nervous that someone would look over your shoulder and snicker. Maybe you just weren't being yourself. I say better to hang on to all those drawings and keep them in your sketchbook where they can be lessons. Honestly, I learned far more from those mistakes than anything else, and even more from my disastrous attempts to fix those mistakes. I slather on watercolor, or I go over the line with a heavier pen, and I get an even bigger mess. But I learned something. My sketchbooks are numbered. They're carefully chosen on beautiful paper. They're often hand-bound. And the idea of having a big disaster in the middle of the book used to be really depressing. But now I flip back and I remember how I went astray, and I'm the wiser for it. If you commit to leaving everything in your book, you'll find that you do each drawing a little bit more carefully, knowing that you'll be stuck with it. And if not, so what? It's just a sketchbook, right? Better to let it all hang out and be yourself than to masquerade as some impeccable genius who always bats 1,000. That's not you, is it? I mean, sure ain't me. So back to finding your voice. It's like any sport. You've got to practice and stretch. Try drawing like someone else. Go so far as to copy others' drawings line by line. You won't end up with a copy. You'll end up with your drawing of their drawing. Then make yourself draw the same thing over and again. Or draw something incredibly complicated like your car's engine or every hair on your arm. Really detailed, highly accurate drawings. And then do something wild. Draw with a fat brush or a Sharpie marker on paper towel. Whatever it is that loosens you up. And the same is true of writing. Try writing in verse with no adjectives, incredibly tersely, whatever. Look at how magazines are laid out and let that inspire your journal. The New Yorker is very dense and then it explodes with a big picture. Or the National Enquirer shouts in lots of different display faces. Or USA Today uses interesting infographics. Why not graph what you eat for lunch, or how many miles you drive and where. It's all meant to be fun and to expand the pleasure and the appreciation you have for life. Anyone who looks at what you're doing is just going to be impressed that you're doing it at all. And if they don't like it, well, it's not their sketchbook. Anyway, it's yours. Your sketchbook is your baby. Love it, feed it, give it variety, and no one else is going to tell you if it's a bit odd looking. The idea for this video started with one of the essays that I write every week. I write them just to send out to people who subscribe, and they're free. And I do it for the same reason that I make YouTube videos, because I have ideas and I really want to share them with you. You can get my essays too if you'd like. Just go to dannysessays.com, tell me where you want to get them, and I'll start sending them to you this week. I hope you do. Thanks for listening.